On the air for more than 60 years, this is television's oldest and most successful real estate program, The House Detective. The House Detective is brought to you by Axia Home Loans, White Lotus, Loca Tile Group, Nicole Williams State Farm Office, First Centennial Title, Redmond Home Inspection Services, and Flowers by Patty, with resale homes exclusively from RE/MAX Realty affiliates. And now, here's third-generation house detective Greg Newman.
Good afternoon. This week we're in the Keys and Isla Morada at Robbie's with all the incredible tarpon and the birds flying by. But now let's bring you back to Sparks. We're going to show you La Tierra, built by Ryder Homes, here on The House Detective.
It's mastering the art of home building, one family at a time. Ryder Homes is an award-winning community in the hills of East Sparks, La Tierra Miramonte. Of the 4 homes available, this is Residence 3, a single-level home built around a great room with some unique touches. This 4-bedroom home has some options available like bay windows. You will also fall in love with the laundry room. It's a room, not a closet. Enjoy this almost 2,100 square foot home that can flex to your family's needs. La Tierra by Ryder Homes in the hills of East Sparks.
Are you a desperate housewife? When desperate housewives need house cleaning help, they call White Lotus. White Lotus maids use non-toxic, biodegradable products. Call 856-2345 today.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by RE/MAX Realty affiliates.
And about a minute ago, I was in the Florida Keys. And now, back here in the studio, I've got 3 great people from RE/MAX Realty affiliates to talk about how nutty this real estate market is. Sitting right next to me, Linda Avery.
Speaking of nutty.
Nutty. So, Linda, I love asking you this question. You've got a client, you ask them, okay, you want to put your home on the market? First line to them is?
Wow. The market turned on a dime, and
Right.
It is a seller's market now. So if you've been waiting, now's your time, especially if you were maybe a little underwater. Now you might have some equity. If you want to move up, now's the time before the house you want to move into goes up much more.
Great advice for
just
sellers right
don't
there.
wait. Get
That's
a good
right.
agent.
All right, Donna. If Donna Clark, you join us now. If you've got a buyer, your piece of advice to them?
Be pre-qualified and be ready to make an offer right away. There's no going home and sleeping on it for a couple of days. You've got to do it. You've got to walk in and say, this is the one, I'm ready to write an offer.
All right. And Tony Lyerly joins us once again this week. Tony, this isn't just at the bottom anymore, is it? It's moving up in the market as far as people interested in buying homes, right?
Oh yeah, it's a very active market. Prices are going up. If you want to get a home, you better get it now before it gets priced too high.
That's right. Now we do have 15 homes that are actively on the market. We're going to show you in the next half an hour. We'll get started right now with number 1. All right.
Think of everything that you'd like to have in your next home. Then think of home number 1, because this South Meadows home has everything. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with a 3-car garage. The open floor plan features wood floors, crown molding, and high ceilings. There's a fireplace in the family room, and all the closets have closet organizers. The landscaping is terrific, and then there's even a Christmas lighting package. This 1,706 square foot home is an excellent buy at just $255,000. Give Kathy Gales a call at RE/MAX Realty Affiliates and ask her to show you home number 1. Kathy's number is 78 RE/MAX.
If you've been thinking about a move to Galena Forest, think about home number 2. This is an exceptional home located within the gated community of Scotch Pines at Galena Forest. The centerpiece of this 4-bedroom, 5-bath home is a magnificent great room with rich tones, knotty alder wood, and high vaulted ceilings. The kitchen is a gourmet cook's delight with double ovens, Thermador stainless steel appliances, a 6-burner cooktop, and a wine cooler. The master suite has a fireplace and a marble steam shower. This is a 4,730 square foot home with a 4-car garage, and it's on over an acre of land. The asking price is $949,000. For a private showing of home number 2, call the David Morris Group at RE/MAX Realty Affiliates. Call 78 RE/MAX.
When you buy a home, you're also getting a neighborhood. Home number 3 in Collin Ranch is an impressive home in a great Southwest Reno neighborhood. This 4-bedroom, 3.5-bath home is located on a corner lot with mature pines and shrubs for privacy. You'll notice a number of covered patios all around this custom home. Step inside and you'll notice the vaulted ceilings and dramatic formal dining room with a wet bar. The easy-to-use kitchen has plenty of counter space and sits right next to the breakfast nook. Upstairs in this 4,091 square foot home could be a second master, and there's a loft with an office. Priced at $660,000, the enclosed patio is a bonus. For a private showing of home number 3, please call Gail Cornell at RE/MAX Realty Affiliates. Gail's number is 78-RE/MAX.
Home number 4, from the light and bright great room with big windows to the bonus room with a fireplace and wet bar, your family will love home number 4 in Southwest Reno. Located on a quiet street with beautiful mature landscaping, this 4-bedroom, 3-bath home invites you in with a corner fireplace with brick hearth in the family room. The dining area right next to the kitchen has lots of windows to enjoy the views. There's a wraparound deck and patio that has views of downtown. Downstairs, the bonus room with a separate bath and a bedroom. There's plenty of room with the 4-car garage. With over 3,200 square feet of living, this home is in a desirable part of town and has the asking price of $385,000. Call me, Donna Clark, to see home number 4. My number at RE/MAX Realty Affiliates is 78-RE/MAX.
Enjoy living with just the right amount of room to enjoy. Home number 5 in Gardnerville sits on just over an acre. It's the right size. This impressive 3,216 square foot home has 4 bedrooms, 4-bath home, has vaulted ceilings in the great room, and any cook will get along nicely in the gourmet kitchen that has slab granite counters and a Thermador gas cooktop. The master suite has walk-in closets and there's a jetted tub. Each of the secondary bedrooms have ceiling fans. There is also a bonus room above the 3-car garage, and there has been a new well pump added to the property 3 years ago. This spotless property has the asking price of $499,000. Give Scott Smith a call to show you home number 5. Scott's number in the RE/MAX Realty Affiliates Gardnerville's office is 782-8777.
Remember, you can get a hold of Scott in the Gardnerville office of RE/MAX Realty Affiliates, 782-8777. See that beautiful property a moment ago, home number 4. That was your listing, Donna. Anything we missed? Anything you want to add?
Well, it's a great piece of property. Such nice entertainment space outside. It's just wonderful to sit out there and enjoy the outside, and then inside it's just great windows to just lots of light coming into the house.
And a great neighborhood.
It is.
Great part of town. All right, give you all a break real quick. I want to remind you, when it comes time to buying your home, you want to get an inspection. It's like having a mechanic look at your home. We recommend RHIS, Redmond Home Inspection Services. They'll come in, the 2 of them, every inspection, and make sure that it's up to tip-top order, just the way you expect it. Here's Redmond Home Inspection Services on The House Detective.
See, this one's looking pretty clean so far.
And insulation?
It's BAT R30. If we get moisture in there, it'll freeze in the winter. It'll cause that to crack more.
Yeah.
It looks great, Pat. I'm going to go ahead and put the cover back on it.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by Axia Home Loans.
Each week, every other week, each month, when you drop off your paycheck at the bank, you might see all these signs about mortgage here, get your mortgage there. We've got a suggestion for you. I brought back in Dean Lusage from Axia Home Loans to talk about why it's better to stay away from the bank and work with a mortgage company specifically.
Well, it is, and I know that it's natural for somebody to think, hey, I've banked here 10, 20 years, I'm going to talk to them about my home loan. Well, there's 2 reasons why I want to talk about today. Someone might want to consider giving me a call.
Okay.
You know, I've had the experience, been in the industry since 1986, worked for big banks, worked for small companies, and everywhere in between. But I've got a lot of experience and guidance I can provide, and the bottom line is, it's something that's not typically found in a bank loan officer. So that experience, the guidance that I have, is really going to help you have a better home buying experience. It goes beyond what people typically think about getting pre-approved. There's a lot that I can share that's going to help out.
So it happens pretty often, as you have seen. Somebody gets a job as a teller, and they say they want to move up the ranks, and they become a loan officer. And it's a lot of the times their first experience in this arena.
It could be. That's very true. And there's going to be a wide group of people there at the bank, some better than others, and that type of thing. But what I can tell you is, even if you've been pre-approved at your bank or you're thinking about it, give me a call. I think when I get a chance to visit with someone, it's pretty apparent in 5 or 10 minutes the difference that I can make in that home buying experience. The second reason why, and this is something you could ask your real estate agent, you're getting ready to write an offer, you're pre-approved. And that pre-approval letter comes from either me at Axia Home Loans or it comes from your bank. Ask your real estate agent how the other real estate agent representing the seller is going to feel when they see those 2 pre-approval letters.
Really?
I'll bet that they're going to prefer to see that pre-approval letter come from Axia, or even to give some kudos and love to our competitors that aren't banks. In general, the industry prefers to see it from proven mortgage bankers that they've worked with versus a traditional bank. There's reasons for that.
Oh yeah.
So it's a good question to ask your real estate agent. Which would you prefer to see?
And right now we have such a competitive market that when you're looking at just the finest of details, it could break down to that.
It absolutely can. Give you another example is on VA loans. Axia Home Loans has a policy where we pay what are called the non-allowable fees for a veteran. Typically those are fees a seller has to pay.
Right.
So when that offer or pre-approval letter comes from us on a VA loan, it can make a difference. And I had that occur just last week where we had a buyer get their offer accepted because when I explained the Axia policy, that was a real benefit to the seller.
And it's hundreds plus.
We're talking over $1,000.
It was over $1,000 to the seller.
To the seller. And normally they would
benefit.
have to pay that and would make it harder to get an offer accepted maybe with a VA loan.
Gotcha.
But with ours, it really helps out.
Very good. If you want to know more, sit down with Dean. It's real easy to work with Dean, of course, and get that power of Axia Home Loans behind you. How they do that, Dean?
Easiest way, my phone number, 846-4646.
Easiest cell phone in town. Dean Lusage with Axia Home Loans. Dean, good information as always.
Thanks very much.
All right, now we're going to bring you down south. We're going to show you the ranch at Gardnerville here on The House Detective.
What you see behind me is the ranch at Gardnerville, our newest residential master plan community that ultimately will consist of 633 homes at final build-out, all with 3-car garages and no homeowners association. So if you're looking to buy in the Carson Valley area, we'd love to invite you down to come see what the ranch is all about.
Teamwork. It happens everywhere. In life, when a team comes together, then everyone wins. Here at First Centennial Title, our team works together every day to assist you with all your title and escrow needs. So when it's time for your title and escrow services, give our team a call to assure the process goes smoothly. First Centennial Title, the right team for all your title and escrow needs.
After sitting around and chatting here during the commercial break, we got to get going. We got 5 more homes we're going to get right into. Linda, you got number 6?
Chop, chop.
Let's see it.
Prices are going up. We all know that. But this home seems to be underpriced. Home number 6 is a Southwest Reno home that has everything, including a very affordable price. This single-story, 4-bedroom, 2-bath home has a 3-car garage and an open floor plan with a formal dining room and a separate family room. The spacious kitchen has lots of cabinets and counter space. Out back, you'll find a fenced yard, a metal storage shed, a patio, and lots of mature trees. This 2,060 square foot home really seems to be well priced at $249,000. To find out more about home number 6, call the Lessinger team at RE/MAX Realty Affiliates. You can reach them at 78-RE/MAX.
For any fisherman, home number 7 in Verdi may be the perfect spot. It's just steps from the Truckee River and 2 stock ponds. Then when you're done fishing, you have a beautiful home to come back to. This 3-bedroom, 2-bath home located in Lakeview Estates in Verdi features a sunroom and wonderful mountain views. Other features found in this 2,082 square foot home include the tile and wood floors, wood-burning fireplace, and a mature yard with big trees and a covered deck. This asking price for the rare opportunity in Verdi is $399,000. To find out more about home number 7, call Raymond Solazano at RE/MAX Realty Affiliates. Raymond's number is 78 RE/MAX.
Sitting in the shadows of the cottonwoods with songbirds filling the air and plenty of room all around, home number 8 feels like you've been in the country, but just minutes from town. Set on a full landscape acre lot, this 3-bedroom, 2-bath home has been completely remodeled. You will notice a contemporary touch with arches, hardwood floors, and newly textured walls. The kitchen has been upgraded as well, with granite counters and tile floors. Out back, the deck looks over the wonderful yard. It even has a country cottage that could be a playhouse or a storage shed. This 1,610 square foot home is priced at $319,000. For a private showing of home number 8, please call Jennifer Anderson at RE/MAX Realty Affiliates. Their number is 78 RE/MAX.
In 1920, when home number 9 was built, homes had different needs and their owners had different wants. Nearly 100 years later, the charm of this home has been changed into a viable commercial investment. With great visibility on one of Northwest Reno's busiest streets, this 1,822 square foot home has been converted from a residence to a successful business. Upgraded and updated, you will find hardwood and tile floors, 2 private offices, and a 720 square foot finished basement. Out back, the yard is fully paved with plenty of parking, and the entry will greet all guests with twin water features. The asking price of this commercial property is $250,000. Call Team Delancey at RE/MAX Realty Affiliates. Ask them about home number 9. Their number is 78 RE/MAX.
An incredibly stylish and elegant home in Field Creek is our home number 10. You've got to see this beauty. It's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath home with a 3-car garage. The open floor plan features an exceptional kitchen with a large island, extra prep sink, and granite counters. The kitchen opens to a wonderful family room with cherry and mahogany cabinets, along with a butler's pantry with a bar. The master suite features a fireplace and a sitting area, and the stunning backyard has everything: a pond, a stream, and a waterfall. This 3,283 square foot home is priced at $695,000. Ask Kelly Werner to show you home number 10. Kelly's number at RE/MAX Realty is 78 RE/MAX.
78 RE/MAX for RE/MAX Realty Affiliates. Remember, you can also go to renotothemax.com, a great website for a lot of information about living here in Northern Nevada. All right, guys, I'll have you step aside one more time. And we'll remind you that Nicole Williams is who we recommend for your insurance needs. We had Nicole in last week talking about just protecting your mortgage. They've got a policy for that. They can help you along, making sure your whole world is covered. It's what State Farm is all about, and Nicole Williams' office is who we recommend. Here's Nicole and the House Detective. A lot more information right after this.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. It's been our slogan for a long time, and for me, it means so much more. Hi, I'm Nicole Williams, your local State Farm agent. As a Nevada native, our community is important to me. Not only will I work hard as your insurance agent, but my staff is here 6 days a week to cover your insurance needs, no matter when they happen. As your neighbor, give me a call to see if we can save you money on your auto, home, and life insurance.
It's mastering the art of home building one family at a time. Ryder Homes has an award-winning community in the hills of East Sparks, La Tierra at Miramonte. Of the 4 homes available, this is Residence 2, a single-level home built around a great room design. Along with 3 bedrooms and 2 baths, this home is set up with a separate master from the other bedrooms. You can even flex to a 4th bedroom in this over 1,800 square foot home. It's La Tierra by Ryder Homes in the hills of East Sparks.
We talk about having help around the house. Maybe, we talk about bringing in White Lotus, but really, if you're thinking about hiring a gardener, or more importantly, somebody to help the elderly in your home, we've got some ideas for you. Brought back in Kurt Franke with the legal side of real estate. And this is important because you're bringing someone into your home and you essentially become an employer.
That's right. I mean, I think with the aging society now, all of us might have an opportunity at one point or the other, if we want to continue working, we may need to bring in some help to watch an elderly parent that might have to stay with us.
Now, if you are thinking about doing this, what are the things that you should have lined up as you look to hire somebody, especially to hire somebody for the handicap or elderly?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of issues, and a lot you want to address. I mean, you may, if you don't hire from an outside agency who does all possibly the pre-employment screening, takes care of the taxes, you're going to have all those issues. You'll be the employer now. And so you want to make sure, for instance, just starting, that your homeowner's insurance would take care of somebody. If that person happened to fall inside your house, do you have liability coverage for an in-house employee?
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. That's really a good start, is making sure the second they walk in their home, they're covered, you're covered.
Yeah, you need to talk to your insurance company first. And just being an employer itself has a lot of ramifications. Now, it can be a good way to go because often the outside agencies, they charge for that service that they render. And they'll need, and you might not, it might end up costing you more, but the red tape involved with dealing and being your own employer, you might decide that that's money well spent by having somebody else do it.
I was going to say, it seems to me that if you weigh the two, it would almost be wiser to go with an agency, because they're going to handle this stuff. You are simply paying and they're insuring, they're dealing with Social Security and all of those elements, as opposed to you handling it all on your own?
That's right, and I think it depends upon the individual and your needs. Right. I mean, some people I think can handle that and have the time to handle it. Right. Other people, and maybe the business experience to handle it, but other people I think are going to, that's going to be a daunting task, plus going to work every day.
Right.
And for those folks, it would make the most sense, I think, to probably hire from an outside agency.
All right, and the stress that goes along with it.
Yes.
All right, if you want to know more, if you've got this question or other questions, even personal injury questions, you can always give call to Kurt Franke. Kurt, how do they get a hold of you? That was smooth, right?
Well, you can call me Kurt Franke and call me at 827-6100, or you can go to my website. That's LOCAF, LOKAF.com.
It's a lot of says of Kurt A. Franke. I should have that in my head by now, but that happens. But it's really good to know that if you're going to walk down this path, you better be prepared.
Yes, it's a really, really important path to get legal advice on.
Very much so. Thanks, Kurt.
Sure.
Okay. Now we're going to bring you out to Locatile. We're going to be out there next week, show you what Angela has to offer, some of the latest fashions, and anything hard you want to put into your home. Here's Locatile on The House Detective. We have to put out a good word to Flowers by Patty in the Moana West Shopping Center for putting together an incredible arrangement, lots of different flowers. Of course, that's what you'll find at Flowers by Patty. You can stop in, tell her that you want one of the cubes that you saw in The House Detective or something a little bigger. Do that. Flowers by Patty, Moana West Shopping Center. You know where that is.
Oh,
you've been in that part of the world a little bit.
Patties.
Yeah,
yes.
Absolutely. Okay, we got 5 more homes we're going to get into. You got number 11?
Number 11.
Let's see it, Tony.
We use the term bonus room or extra space quite often in the real estate business, but the term bonus apartment doesn't happen very often. It's a great way to describe the extra space in home number 11 in the heart of Sparks. This 4-bedroom, 3-bath home is located in an established Sparks neighborhood and has some classic features. Enjoy the floor-to-ceiling brick hearth around the wood-burning fireplace in the family room. The dining area also takes advantage of all that brick with an indoor grill and added character. The real treat to 2,378 square foot home is the full apartment upstairs. Complete with a separate entry and lift, this area has a full kitchen, bath, and bedroom. It could be perfect for a second generation or added income. The asking price for this opportunity is $199,900. Call Kim DeLacy at RE/MAX Realty Affiliates and let her show you home number 11. Kim's number is 78 RE/MAX.
There are few opportunities to own an almost new home in South Reno for under $200,000. Home number 12 in DeMonte Ranch is a great deal and it won't be on the market long. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with French doors to the master suite, hardwood floors, and a fabulous kitchen with granite countertops, natural birch cabinets, and stainless steel appliances. There's an easy-to-maintain private patio and the front yard landscaping is taken care of by the Neighborhood Association. This 1,834 square foot home is a great buy at $190,000. Christy George at RE/MAX Realty Affiliates, is the agent. Ask her about home number 12. Call Christy at 78-REMAX.
When you live in the gated community of Arrow Creek, you're living right next to 2 championship golf courses, and you have the use of a swimming pool and gym. Still, one of the best buys in Arrow Creek right now is home number 2. It has 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and a 3-car garage. This Sundance floor plan features a large master suite, a fireplace, and custom built-ins in the family room. The kitchen is serviced by a breakfast bar and has custom tile counters and floors. This almost 3,000 square foot home has a nice sized yard and a deck coming off the master suite. It's priced to sell at $450,000. Give Craig Bolton a call and ask him to show you home number 13. Craig's number at REMAX Realty Affiliates is 78-REMAX.
The bonus room with surround sound and would normally be a selling point in any home, but it's the condition of home number 14 makes it a great deal. This beautiful 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath home is in near perfect condition. From the two-tone paint to the custom lighting to the highly upgraded carpet and granite counters in the kitchen, this home feels like a model home. Even the appliances and tile floors are upgraded. You can enjoy the multiple fireplaces in this home. There's one in the formal sitting room, family room, and the sitting area of the master suite. They're on the long list of features in this 3,658 square foot home. All those features makes it a great deal at $449,000. Call Mike Wood at REMAX Realty Affiliates and ask about home number 14. Call Mike at 78-REMAX.
Let's start with the size of home number 15. It has 7,591 square feet of living space. Yes, 7,591 square feet. It's situated on 2.5 acres in old southwest suburban Reno, and it's a spectacular looking home. It features 5 bedrooms, 4 full baths, 2 half baths, a 5-car garage. There are 3 wood-burning fireplaces. It's a split-level home with the master bedroom located on the main level. Downstairs is an excellent setup for in-laws or teens. The kitchen has a huge granite island and a stone barbecue. There are even mountain, valley, and city views. You've just got to see this home to really appreciate it. The asking price is $1,300,000. Call me, Linda Averett, at REMAX Realty Affiliates. Ask me for a private showing of home number 15. My number is 78-REMAX.
Linda, they ask about that home, right?
Yep, it's a cool custom home.
It is a cool house down south suburban Reno. Well, thank you for coming in. Happy Mother's Day to you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Don Clark, well, thank you for coming in. Happy Mother's Day to you. And Tony, I'm sure you'll pass the word on as well.
Oh, yes, I will.
To you. Absolutely. Tony Lyerly joins us as well. We want to thank you and happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. We'll be back next week, of course. Same time, 5:30, Channel 2. Till then, take care.
The House Detective has been brought to you by Axia Home Loans, White Lotus, Loca Tile Group, Nicole Williams State Farm Office, First Centennial Title, Redmond Home Inspection Services, and Flowers by Patty, with resale homes exclusively from REMAX Realty Affiliates.